values. No, importance of value education. I should have fixed that this morning. I didn't. So I didn't know what this meant until yesterday afternoon, even though this should have been done the week before. So once I heard that this topic was really easy because Anand Banko does a 4-hour presentation on it, I decided that value education isn't just learning values, it's like you learning through like stories and things, and it teaches you how to use them in your life. So like it builds your character, you have a better sense of morals, you can like interact with people in a more efficient way because you know how to communicate properly in a way that you can have other people understand you. So we've been taught like school stuff like math, science, social studies, health, before probably when we're 5. But we learn these things, but if we can't show it in a way that other people can understand us, then there's no point. If I can do like super hard calculus stuff, but I'm a mean person, nobody will want to talk to me, so there's no point in me knowing all of that. So like I do robotics, and the whole point of it is so that you can communicate properly. If you can't have other people understand you, then you are not a good person, because why would you learn anything if no one else can understand you? There's no point in learning if you can't share your knowledge. So when you can teach others like respect, if you can teach by showing, then they know better. That doesn't sound right. If you can show others what you're feeling properly, then it's better than you telling them. If you tell them to be like a good person, they're not going to know how to do it. So if you, by learning yourself in like a class like Bal Vikas, then you learn what you are doing, how you can be better, then through your actions you can teach other people how to be a good person too. So even before Bal Vikas, I knew what was right and what was wrong. It's not good to steal food from the cabinet of snacks, but it's okay to ask nice and ask politely, and if you get permission, you can do that. But Bal Vikas taught me more like I shouldn't just take as much as I want. I should take only as much as I need, which in the case of cookies, I don't need any cookies. I could just go with carrots, because probably better for you. So 3rd grade through 5th grade was when I actually started coming to Bal Vikas, not because I was forced to. It was also the time when I was put in the gifted program, and all these kids that I was friends with since before kindergarten, I didn't know them as well, so I had to be put in a class full of kids from all over, not all over, half the district that I was in, and I had to be nice to them. I had to stay with them because I was stuck with them for 3 years. If I wasn't a good person and I was mean to everyone, I wouldn't have had any friends, and I probably still wouldn't have any friends because we moved on to middle school. So what Bal Vikas taught me is like, if I can be respectful and I show these like proper values through my actions, then other people will know who I am, they'll respect me back, and they'll come to me for help because they know that what I can do and how I feel about other things. There are people who will come to me for like, they just want to copy down all the answers. Of course, I won't give them the answers, I'll give them help, and then they feel like, oh, this person is a good person, she's not giving me all the answers, I'm not going to fail now because she's a good person. Of course, they don't think this directly, they just make like, oh, she's a helpful person, I can go to her next time. But there are some people who know that I'm not going to just give them the answers, so they'll come and ask me for help. So now I feel, after having the Bal Vikas, I know that I can be a better person, and I know that others respect me more, Because like in 6th grade, I used to just give them the answers because I didn't know any better. And then I started coming to this center because I didn't like the other center because I don't like the people there. I should probably not be saying that. Because the people who go there, go to my school, they also know what I'm doing here, but they don't know like how much this has changed me. They don't see me outside of school. Even at home, when I'm just like talking to Navi and Naveen, they'll be doing they'll come in, they'll break my things, leave it, and go back. I don't go and yell at them now because there's no point. If I yell at them, they're just gonna do it again. They know that it bothers me, and they're gonna come back and do it because they want to bother me. Of course, they do it as enjoyment, but once they see that I'm not bothered, and I'm going to teach them not to do that kind of thing, then they'll stop doing it, and they'll do helpful things now. So if they see that like I dropped a book, they will come and pick it up for me, even without me asking them, even without me telling them that what they have to do. They do it because I have taught them that way.